In the masquerade in the cold and out in the mess you made. Ugh. Shut your bitch ass up. Alright, bro. Lock in. How's everybody doing? I don't know. I've been farming. That's all I've been doing. That's all I've ever been doing. What's up, Bunny? Riveting gameplay, Hypixel Skyblock. I know, right? Riveting gameplay, they say. Okay. Farming is cool. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I had a good workout today. My class got canceled, so I got home early. I've been chilling though. I've been chilling. Blue name? Yo, I know. It's shopped. I don't even care that much, I'm gonna be honest. I thought I had my... I literally bought it before. I don't know why it's not letting me buy it again. Overdoing it, I farmed like 1 bill. You're doing better than me. Someone gifted it to you, but I bought it myself too. I don't know why it's not like making me pay for it again. Because I thought it was subscription based, so I was like, fuck it, like I'm gonna get it back. Is there no sulfur around here? Is your next video gonna be upgrading my combat shit? Is there no sulfur in this damn lobby? Hey there. You gotta pay. I mean, like, I will. Oh. That's yours? No, he's got it. I'll let him do it. It's not auto charge. Where does Darth Vader get his shoes? Yo, where does Darth Maul get his shoes from? Bro, that's not how you say the joke. That's not how you say the joke. Darth Maul gets his shoes from the Darth Maul. That guy's a fucking idiot, bro. 100 mil on purple candy? Yeah, bro. That's crazy. You do a comedy night stream? I would love to do that, but I would get 5 viewers. I would have to break out the niche before I could do it. You have enough that haircut? Honestly, it's like grown in. Like it doesn't even really look that bad. I don't even think. I think the angle really just doesn't do me justice. I don't even really think it looks that bad. When trophy fish? I don't need to do trophy fish right now. Get a new barber. Yo, I feel like so many people talk so much shit. Like, I don't even care. Like, I think it's funny. But I feel like so many people talk so much shit about haircuts. It's so crazy. That was quick. Go bald? No, I'm good. Only hot gingers are girls. I mean, if that's what you're into, bro. How's school? Well, my class was canceled, but I'm doing good so far. I literally my calculus class is actually easier than my fucking sports management class, just because I don't turn in half my assignments. Your hair straight, yeah. That's kind of the issue. My hair type just kind of sucks. No, you got finals? No, I got like a month before finals. Oops. Casual, a little bit of money. So we're shooting ourselves in the foot. I mean, I still have like, I think I have all A's technically. Maybe I have a B in my sports management class. You want quarters? What do you mean? I don't know. I have semesters. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Where are you from? The US. Probably means midterms. Oh, I already did my midterms. Your playtime? 569. Month of school, yeah, that's about all I got left. But I'll probably, like, my new goal is to stream for 3 hours a day. That's the goal. Big summer plans? Hell no. Skyblock, work. Streaming wise? No. My goal is to hit 20K by the end of the summer. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully the admins like drop like a good update so where I can actually like lock in. I feel like I need to turn my mic up. Feels quiet. How do you find the new ReZero episode? I think it's a bridge episode, but it was very good. Nice, Jeff. It was good. It was like a bridge episode though. It wasn't like supposed to be like a super hype episode. It was kind of like a bridge episodes between the seasons. But it was really good. In my opinion. Other than that, I'm not going to say any spoilers, but I did like it. It was good. Anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. My goal is to stream 3 hours every day at least. Instead of, what am I doing now? We'll just do like, wait, let me get a sneaky cheese pot. That is my new goal, at least, because I've been doing some shitty streams lately. 3 hours is little, you got that? I know, bro. But I've been doing some shit stream. It's just because right now, like, I feel like farming is just so lame to stream. I mean, it is. How do you get the little inventory? Dude, Coke Zero makes me burp so much. Inventory HUD. Go back to mining. Mining is just as boring, bro. That's like going from watching paint dry to like watching concrete dry. There's like no fucking difference. Learning Korean so I don't have to wait for Manma. That's actually really smart. I wouldn't do that though. I'm not that committed. Get into Spider Ablaze. I could literally do Spider right now. I just want to get a good setup. That's like the whole point. I need to get a good setup. I'm not feeling this song, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not feeling it. Never forget your roots. It's not about my roots. It's about that it's lame because I don't have a max setup. Looking annoyed at the point of the game where all that's doable for XP is dungeons. Mash, what level are you? You're missing a bunch of shit, aren't you? What's up, Hug? You have available bits? No, I don't even profit that much from cookies, so I'm not buying them. Mins, it's just a comparison, bro. Chill. Chill on me. You got Infernal Crimson? I can't use Infernal Crimson. I need to get a fiery comp so I can 10-star my shit. Rose farming again. I don't understand Skyblock players, bro. I just don't understand how stupid you have to be to not comprehend that it's the mayor. Like, obviously I'm going to be farming because it's Finnegan. 438, but still Museum 8, no context. Then go do all that stuff. Or just take a break, Mash. You don't have to play. Like, your videos don't rely on you getting max level, unless that's something you're trying to do. What's up, Slothy? How's it been? Around level 400 and up, I feel like the game starts to suck. That's not even true. That's not even true. The game... I saw your hype, Slothy. The game starts to suck at like 520. Once you hit 520, the game fucking sucks. That's when you can start complaining. I mean, obviously the game's boring before that, but it gets ultra boring. How do you teleport? Sky any garden commands. What are you gonna do after Blaze? Blaze is you always do Blaze because it's the most money you can make. The game starts to suck around level 0. Nah, I think really what happens, the game is like really bad after like the first 50 levels. Really, Vid? You're 535 and you're starting to enjoy that game? I don't know. You also have people to talk to. I feel like if you don't have people to talk to, that's when the game really starts to suck. Origin, so I'll probably burn cash on XP. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I would just max your museum. I feel like but any game could be fun with friends. The game sucks at 450. No, that's too early. People don't follow Mayor Cycle and wonder why they're bored. Yeah, for sure. I'm playing for completion because I find that fun. I had a whole conversation with Squid yesterday talking about how to play efficiently. I mean, he was right, but fuck, dude. It's just it's such a dumb way that he was talking about it. I don't know if any of you were there for that. But oh my god. Oh, that shit was pissing me off. But it was really funny, so it was a fun stream. Skyblock is boring once you have bestiary and dungeons is all you have left. Yeah. What did he say? We were just like rage baiting each other. It was really fun. You should go watch that VOD back. Most of the stuff we were just trolling about. You and arguing about healer? It's just like rage bait versus rage bait. Like some of the stuff we're saying is true, but some of it isn't. What do you say? You just have to go back and watch the VOD, bro. It's so funny. I just want to convince friends to play a game that's click and hold. You don't. Like, you can't really you can't get your friends who haven't played Minecraft or Hypixel specifically to play this game. That's the hard part. I have Slayers left? Yeah, Slayers are fun. This song fucking sucks. I think the game really starts to get bad when all you have left is, like what Mash said, when all you have left is bestiary and class average. I spent too much on the hype. I don't think you needed to hypermax the hype. I think that was kind of useless. You know why all the endgame players use Primordial Belt for Kudra? Let's look at it. I think it would just be the best in slot for damage. Uh, 22, it's percentage crit damage. That's why they're using it. Because you're using Terror. How do you get your Crimson rep? By doing your reputation every day? Please reduce class average XP. Everybody agrees with this. Everybody agrees that class average should be reduced. Like, they've done like 10 different things to reduce it and it still sucks. Implosion Belt is better. I think you swap. I think you go from Implosion Belt to, disagree. Vid, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. You're up there with like the people who would disagree, but you're also 0.001% of the player base. Why aren't you farming wheat? Because Helianthus is really expensive. There is zero reason that class average should be 4 times as long as Cata 50. 2 times I could be like, all right, sure. I don't think it should be 4 times. I think that's like that's just makes no sense. ZA2 telling him that you should spend money to get better gear, and he was like, no, that's not a good idea. Yeah, something like that. There's literally no reason to get class average other than Skyblock XP. Why nerf it? It's not required for anything. Because it's just a delay of your time. It's like they don't respect your time for no reason. It's literally just like, why would I do this anyway? There's no point in doing it. That's you're stating the reason. You are then just don't do it. No, because I want max XP. I'm literally saying that there is no incentive to do it at all. I mean, but like I'm looking at it in completion. Like what do you get other than the drops you get? You get nothing that boosts your profile. Like there's no incentive to doing it other than XP and maybe the drops that you get along the way, but you could be doing more efficient things in the game that would make you more money, like Blaze. You are literally getting nothing. You are wasting your time doing it. But you have to do it because it's XP. That's what I'm trying to say. Dungeons makes a lot of money if you're good at it. Not as much as Blaze. Not as much as Kudra. There are other things you could be doing to be benefiting you more than getting the minimal stat upgrades that you get from class average. on top of the minimal XP you get from it. Which is why, why do you think everybody saves class average for the end of the Skyblock XP grind? Because there is zero purpose of doing it. I feel like we're glazing Blaze way more than it should. Bro, do you watch, like, the 6 people that stream Blaze daily and see the shit that they make? If you're doing class average 50, you have the gear to do Blaze efficiently. It's 80 mil an hour. It could be 80 to like 130. Shafting is 80 mil an hour. Literally record yourself getting shaft, like record yourself, literally record yourself for 10 hours getting 80 mil an hour with shafting right now. And then send it to me. I just don't believe it. It's going to make you more than 30 mil an hour, but I would say 60 maybe. And that's if you're locked in. Cruiser is what dungeons should be? I agree. I hate dungeons. I'm like the biggest dungeon hater ever. Yeah, those rates are pretty bad, vid. Before all the mining changes with like Littlefoot and all that stuff, I was getting probably 50, 60 mil an hour with my 3 Devon's drills. I agree with that, Looney. That doesn't make it any better, though. I agree with people min-maxing stats and like and making their own like tricks to get faster stats. Or faster like levels or faster runs or whatever. I don't like that. That's why I want to play by myself. I don't want to play with other people. I'm antisocial. Renew MVP Plus? I will. I'll do it after stream. We know? Yeah, I know we know. Yeah, coal is really good for money. All I'm saying at the end of the day with this whole argument, class average should not be 4 times count of 50. Coal in the dormant mines? No, in the crystal halls. If you make hypergolic gabagool with the coal, you can make, wait, how much is coal right now? Let me see the prices. Shit. You're making 90 mil an hour. Probably more, actually. I agree with that, Mash. That's basically my whole point. Those are some insane prices. That's actually ridiculous. I could go do that right now and be making like 70, 80 mil an hour. With my shit set up. If you have a good coal route, though, you have to have a good one. Why not go for coal mining? I'd rather just AFK. I'm going to be honest. I'd rather just not do anything. Coal's like really like... You have to put a lot of brain power. People insta-buy hypergolic? Yeah, all the time. Why wouldn't they? I have like 4 routes that I can go get. Coal's stressful? Yeah, it's just annoying. I just don't... It's so much brain power that I just don't want to use. When I could just like AFK 60 mil an hour. How's it going? We're chilling, bro. We are chilling. I just craft it. It's not that much work. It's not. That's why we craft it and flip it and make hella bread. What ping is needed for good rates? Like 30. If you have over 30, it becomes chopped cheddar. You could probably do it like 50, but anything after that, it's chopped. This song is not vibey. No. Actually, this song's good. So 300 ping wouldn't cut it. You would make 100%, not 100%. You make 75% less than like somebody on like 10 ping. How do you have 2400 fortune? I only have 1800. My gear is better than yours. I remember Jury Duty, Hayden. I never watched it though. I saw the clips on TikTok. I low-key keep foraging just to maintain my rank. I learned that rank means nothing in this game, and I just stopped caring. Because once you realize that somebody will be more dedicated than you, it just literally doesn't matter. That's why you should maximize the things that you can control in Skyblock. Like, once you learn that, you become... One, the game becomes more fun, and it becomes way less stressful. There will always be someone who's more dedicated than you. Did you use a YouTube guide? No, not to learn pest farming. I low-key kind of just like figured most of that out myself. I mean, I had some prior knowledge. I had a lot of prior knowledge, but I mostly knew how to do it myself with context clues. As long as Candy Pat plays the game, there's no point. Guys, that's not even remotely what I mean. Like, what? Candy Pat just goes for levels. He's not going for specific leaderboard positions. Yeah, Rose Dragon has to be like 180 to match like actual like hedgehog rates. Other than like Rare Finder might give you some money from that. Mining high cortisol. I mean, I think you have to weigh the pros and cons of like putting in more effort in Skyblock. Like if you're making 90 mil or 100 mil with Blaze, that's obviously that effort you're putting in is going to be worth it compared to the 60 mil that you're like farming. Like putting that additional effort is your opportunity cost. Like you're losing the ability to play with minimal effort. However, you're gaining an additional 30 mil an hour. You show your stats? No. Is Hedgehog better than Elephant for killing pests? There's no way people make 80 mil an hour with Blaze. Wake up, Mash. Wake up to reality. Blaze Pass 1 mil XP is low cortisol. But that's with anything. Like when I got 500 mil Coal Collection, I could basically play the game AFK. I was looking more at my second monitor than my main monitor. Will Overbroom work towards Strawberry Dye? I doubt it. I was making 50 to 60 mil with 36-second bosses because those bosses are slow. Lace has like 25-second bosses. And Lace isn't even hypermaxed. I have no idea, Men's. Is there new tech? No. It's just like with good kills. Do you have Kind 5 on both of your daggers plus 2 G-Drags? You need a Remedies G-Drag and you need a Hephaestus Relic G-Drag. Are there any clips of the Fervor Blaze Strat? Go back on Fear 5S's stream. Basically what you would do is, it got patched, but you would use you would swap from Fervor to Mastiff, or from Fervor, you ground pound, swap to Mastiff. Okay. Bro, can you not walk in front of me? You ground pound with Fervor, swap to Mastiff, swap back to... Okay, GG, you're done. I gotta close my garden for stream, bro. I was doing that except no MFG drag. Do you have Crown? You have Crown? You have Infernal Crimson, all have tactics. You might need to just watch some gameplay, bro. Are you RCM spawning? Like I don't know. I don't know if RCM spawning helps you that much. It does still work, it just doesn't do enough damage to be important at all. How much bonus pass chance you got? 517. Crimson Helmet worth maxing? No. You just get like an 100 mil Crown of Avarice. That's like basically all you need. You're about Hypixel gems going up? It doesn't matter, really. You can AFK 50 mil an hour, bro. Lock in. You can pay a little more for cookies. I just don't. I think that's a nothing burger issue. You can AFK 140 mil an hour. Loki, I didn't claim my greenhouse. Still haven't bought a single gem. I bought gems when I was a youngin. There's this guy on TikTok that's straight stealing content. What do you mean? Do sodas have any other use after chips if you're max? No. Thoric cheese. I feel like the name's familiar. I feel like I've seen him before. What farm design is this? It's just some shitty farm I made that's not efficient. What's good, Bonzo? Chill, bro. Is Mosquito that good? It's like 1% better or something. Okay, that's a lie. With straight pest chance, it's like 1% better, but due to the fact that you get the pest finals more effective, even then the pest finals aren't even 50% more effective. Somebody did the math and you only spawn that specific pest 10% more of the time, so it's like not even good. It's like shit. Yo, Banks, thank you for the prime, bro. Claiming it was him when he talked to, kind of weird. I have no idea, bro. But it's not worth it yet. I think it's worth it. I don't know. Make 500 mil an hour with gems. All right. Dude, this song is low-key just not the vibe. This is the vibe. Hennypad is getting us some free gems. What the fuck are you talking about? Free gems. Hey, daddy. It's your first chat message ever. It's an interesting chat message. Hickey or a broom. Rare Mosquito, is it worth the upgrade? Yes, because you get the pest final perk. He's still stealing content. Interesting, bro. How was work? It was chill. Do you need replenish for Wild Rose? I think so, yes. I believe so. Oh, yeah. I honestly wouldn't be shocked if they said no to that. Because you guys are... The incentive for the gems is that they're paying for the rank. Like, if anything, they should just... I don't think they should give gems to content creators. I really fuck with your fishing video? Thank you, bro. You stop macroing off stream. I don't even macro, bro. Like, why are we saying this? I got macro checked again last night, though. That was crazy. They be checking me all the time for some reason. E-Man 9 with FD and without G-Drag is crazy. What are you talking about? How much does equipment swapping actually contribute to your rates? 1 to 2 million coins, allegedly. I don't know what I did, but they keep checking me, bro. You turned off islet visits? I literally just did that. Like 2 minutes ago. Don't worry, you could switch up in around 15k subs. Alright. Yo, do I just start egoing everybody? The worst paying and shit you get, more checks you get. Really? I don't know about that. Check your profit tracker. I mean, if it's just somebody manipulating the price, I just don't care. Your channel is dead. That was alright. I only got 1 check after 300 garden hours. You surely macro. Yeah, I bet. I'm sure. Sure. Rio 7 slowing groovies, and it's 61 bill. Nice, bro. I never got macro checked in 450 hours of the garden. Good for you, man. They just like me more than you. Is a rollback a macro check? What do you mean rollback? like you're farming and you get TP'd back to where you were, like the blocks didn't break, because that's just like a internet issue, I think, or like a server issue. Technically, everyone that farms macros because of the keybinds, that does it like, no, you're still playing the game. What you make an hour? I don't know. I don't keep track because there's no point. Attack toggle is literally a macro. True, but at the same time, it's in the game, in the vanilla Minecraft, which is why it's okay. I think. I don't know. I think they just want you to be at your computer. I really think that's all Skyblock wants. Like that's all what the admins want. They just want you to be there. Greetings from Mexico. Yo, what's up, bro? How you doing, Gio? Is your farming fortune? There you go. Harvest Feast is going to be the first real content update this year. Yeah. It's a great update. I just don't care. Like, I love the Can I say this? I love the update. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. I just don't care. How many calories do you consume? I try to get like 2,500 in. What's up, Win? How many plots you farm between? 2. What's the on-screen inventory mod? Inventory hub or something. What do you use to make your thumbnails? I use this thing called the American Dollar, and I pay Willie's son, who is very talented. That's what I do. Inventory HUD Plus. Yeah, something like that. I do this thing called not making them. I agree with... I don't agree... Like, farming is my main source of income. So, like, it's good for me, but I feel like that's just such a weird update for the server. I feel like it's just like... Who cares at the end of the day? It's such a weird update for, like, them to drop. It just doesn't make sense. What update? The farming festival. I know where you home. What bind are you using to set spawn? It's like Sky Henny. Look up garden commands in Sky Henny. You think I can continue mining or continue farming? Do whatever makes you happy. Realistically, you'll make money somehow. Hey, P&K. Wish we got a fishing update. Bro, have we been paying attention? We're about to get a fishing update in like a month or 2. Can whoever's manipulating slow and groovy vinyls just like not do that? Please. Please, because I can't sell them because I have a limit of whatever. You think they'll nerf farming? No. You give credit in the description? I mean, like, I could. But, like, it's kind of like when you pay, if you pay to commission somebody, then it is your own intellectual property at that point. So, like, I would credit Willie because I love Willie, but at the end of the day, it's I'm paying for it, and it's mine. So I don't know. You should rework enchanting and alchemy. Enchanting is fine. What are you talking about? Stop XP method. Don't have money making method. Just do Skyblock. Yeah, that's what Squid and I were arguing yesterday. I think the whole argument was you should technically just be doing whatever you need for XP instead of actively going for money. But my argument was you should get the best setup for whatever you're doing to maximize your like how quickly and efficiently you do the grind. But I don't know. I think you could argue and say that either are both they're both efficient. It's just like the way you go about it. I think the better way to do it is to just grind all the money first and then go into it. But it just depends how you feel. Don't know how to chef. To be honest, I just do it. And if you looked up how to do it, then you would make more money. You get passive money all the time, yeah. I agree, Mash. You do make money doing anything in this game. It's just like, I don't know, I get more dopamine having the best setup going into something because it feels like I'm playing more efficiently. But I would be playing more efficiently if I just went into it with like a bare minimum setup, I guess. But I don't know. I'd rather like be able to do something efficiently and make the most money from that, and then move on. I don't know if I'm doing something like non-efficiently, I just feel like I'm just not competing. Are you planning on getting 2 sets? No. You gotta find a sensible middle ground. Yeah, I agree. Money makes more money, but it's more effort. That's why you have to like, it's opportunity cost. Like if I was mining 24/7, I would not be playing this game because I would be burnt out. That's the reason why, one of the reasons why I quit my other profile, because I was just mining 24/7, and it's really brain power intensive. So I was being outperformed by farming for a good bit after Aura. No, mining is way worse. The only thing better in mining right now after the farming event is going to be coal. That's literally the only thing that will make similar money to farming. And that's only if you have low ping. So, I don't know. I think mining definitely needs a buff. Yeah, allegedly rushing dungeons would be a good play. That's what we were talking about last night. I can't comprehend that that's true. I just don't think so. There we go. I gotta piss. Ashery's bet for money. No, I just do it because I'm lazy. Because dungeons is like one of the most time synced things in the game. So by doing that first, you are getting a majority of the time out of the way first, which is why people do that. So, is it one of the best ways to burn out your profile? Like, I think the only reason you would do that on a new profile, I think that what Squid was talking about yesterday, and which I kind of agree with now, you set up your garden enough to the point where you get 3 garden plots with like flesh traps, and you harvest those for money, and then you rush dungeons, basically. That's like basically what he said. You get the passive money from doing that, and then you rush dungeons, finish all of dungeons, all the way to class average 50. And then with all the money you make from that, you could just do whatever. And I low-key kind of agree with that. Hey, Aurelius. But realistically, no one's doing that because it's boring. I do not like this song very much. I just don't think anybody would do that. And if you do that, props to you, man. Doo-doo. He said doo-doo. He said doo-doo. Sorry. You need E-Man 7 for term. I mean, you don't need to play Archer. That was the argument yesterday. You could just play healer. You still need term? I guess. But E-Man 7 only takes 10 hours. Ready for alpha today? Yes! It's happening, chat! We're getting an update! We're getting the fattest update of all time. Yeah, Iron Man is just awful. I don't know why anybody would subject themselves towards it. You are literally just playing a game mode that makes you spend more time on a game that's already way too much time anyway. I just don't understand it. Like, with the satisfaction of maybe getting the items yourself, which doesn't mean anything. Like, you're just spending a longer time to get something to me. That just seems boring. I don't understand. That's why I never get it. If you like playing it, sure, but you can never convince me to ever start one. I would never do it. I mean, yeah. And on a normal profile, you could do literally anything to make money. Like, you're not subjected to just whatever you want. You fuck with Zenergy? Yeah, Zenergy's my boy. But I honestly believe most of the Ironman content creators do that shit just because it's for content. Like, I feel like they would just not play. Like, if they were not doing content, they would not be playing Ironman. You max trophy fish? No. Why would I do that right now? That shit would make me zero money. I'm trying to get into combat stuff right now. I don't believe people play Iron Man for content or for fun. The fuck is this song? It's peak. Gave you all my trust in. Make a Kind 5 weapon? I will when I need it. Play Iron Man for fun, kind of. I don't believe you. Okay, if you play Iron Man for fun, why? And you can't say because I like the grind. Because the game's already grindy as fuck. Like, it's just a waste of time. Like, I've had this argument before. I've had this argument and people were trashing on me for it. It objectively is more time spent in maxing the game. I just don't understand why you would want to do it. I just like seeing my rank up. Then what's the difference of your rank going up on a normal profile and on an Iron Man profile? Does it make you feel more special that you are doing it on a harder game mode? And it's not even hard. It just takes more time. It's not a hard game mode. You're just playing more. You are just... It's like the Chud game mode. You're just spending more time on your computer. That's like the dumbest argument ever. I'm just more of a loser than you are. That's basically what you're saying. I'm just more of a loser. I wonder how many people would de-iron if they removed the emblem. I have probably a lot. You stream? I mean, I don't have to do that. I do this for fun. Iron Man, you have to do every part of the game. You can't just farm for 30 hours and buy your way through it. But you don't have to do what I'm doing. You could specifically go after the Skyblock XP for everything. I'm just doing it because this is the way I like to play. I like getting max setups. That's just something I enjoy. You don't have to play like this. No one's forcing you to. That was Squid Kid's whole fucking argument last night. Saying you could just get into something that, like, you could get into doing dungeons immediately and just do that to get max the Skyblock XP you need for that. That was the whole argument. It matches how I play more. Iron Man isn't superior game mode. I never said it was. Should I farm or forge to level up Rose Dragon? Forge. Should I level my Rose Dragon or my Mosquito? Level them both. Level your Mosquito first and then level your Rose Dragon after. Level them both to 200 and then come back. Go do forging, level them both up. Loki fine. I understand Stranded more than Iron Man. Because at least Stranded's like its own different thing. I think Iron Man... Literally, Iron Man is like... It's like people trying to prove something. Like, you're not proving anything. Mosquito worth it? I think Epic is. Like I said earlier, you're just proving that you spend more time on a game. Like, I just don't get that. Look, if you like doing it, I don't care. But you can't argue and say that it's a more challenging game mode. It's not. You literally are just spending more time on the game. You are just sitting at your desk longer. That's literally it. Common and like have the same rates? No, because Epic has a ability that gives you 50% more PES final. I hate myself and play Ironman. Well, I don't know how to help you with that. You do profile reviews? No. You don't need profile reviews. Literally just max Skyblock XP. That's your profile review. Get a money-making method and max Skyblock XP. There's your profile review. Finally, you're using slow and groovy. What's up, Luca? Ironman would be better if you didn't have the... If you didn't have like 5 scrolls and 3 handles just laying around doing nothing and couldn't sell it. You chose the game mode, man. Like, you knew what you were getting into. That is literally the... Some people are like, you can't say that. That's not an argument. But like, when I go onto the fucking profile management and you look at your Ironman, or hey, let me just delete this old... I can't delete this. So this is from like 3 years ago. I can't... Wait, how long is... Oh, this isn't from... This is 2 months. Let me delete this. If you go onto an Ironman, what does it say? It's telling you, you cannot use an auction house, you cannot use the bazaar, and you cannot trade. So, for the people who are arguing saying, why can I sell my handle that I dropped 4 handles in my M7 grind? I can't do anything with it. Like, I should be rewarded for it. No! You chose to not be rewarded for it by playing an Ironman. Display capture's on? Oh, scheisse. W comms. Oh, fuck. What? Oh, did I just want 7? Yeah, I did. You're ruining the game, there's no market. What? Just don't buy it? Yeah, just don't buy the handle. You don't need it. Or you could get a Necron's ladder as well. Yeah, you could do that as well. Does stuff become automatically soulbound? No, it's just you can't trade it between other players. That's Sky Henny. Latina. What the fuck is this? Dude, this playlist was bangers until today. True Love. I love this song. You're not interacting with others, so it can be lonely. But again, that is your problem. Like, I don't really see how that's an issue. You chose the mode. You could always de-iron if you don't like it. At the end of the day. We're using Kadasha's feeder every 20 hours for leveling up pets. If it's a Rose Dragon or a G Dragon, probably. Nah, I don't know about that, P&K. How many pets is DJ using? I'm just using Mosquito and Rose. I think farming is too OP early game. I completely agree. I think mining needs a 50% buff, at least with just pure gemstones. And I think farming needs like at least 35% nerf. I completely agree with that. Yeah, right now I'm farming with just DNA. Or DNS, sorry. Hey, Larry. Farming is literally 2.6 bill and so is mining. Alright. Horrible take. Beyond horrible take, actually. But killing with hedge is better. Rose Dragon is the best in slot pet. You think power creep is a bad thing? Should they nerf farming instead of... I think they should nerf farming instead of... And they should buff mining. I literally just said that. Are you farming? Yeah. I agree, Hayden. I think Ironman would be more viable if you could play solo. Like, on everything. Like, Kudra and Dungeons. I think you should do that on every game mode, regardless. I think solo should be more appreciated. If you only have one set, Mantid's better. Mining doesn't have a dragon yet. That is true. However, mining setup is still more expensive than farming. Buffing mining increases inflation. No, it doesn't. You have to put 70% more effort into mining comparatively to farming. You rate my drip? No. Song? True Love by Pink, I think? Is that what it's shot? Do it like a man. What do you mean, do it like a man? What do you want me to do? Double buy? Take my shirt off? Like, I'm not doing that. Funny how you have multiple Devon rolls on the other profile just to make around the same as you do sitting AFA. Exactly. Literally. Exactly. Farming makes the same as mining and is more cheap. Exactly. That's literally the argument. Let's nerf farming. Get rid of the farming festival. I like the farming festival. It benefits me the most. It benefits me the most. Get rid of it. Make mining more OP. Nice win. Yeah, farming is super cheap. To make 40 mil an hour farming, you probably need like a 1.5 bill setup. To make that money with mining, you need like a 3 bill setup. And I'm saying to the NPC, by the way. I'm not talking about bizarre methods. Don't even talk about forging. The whole update hasn't even released. That doesn't make any sense. They didn't expect that to make enough money on the first island. We're not talking about forging. Literally, the content hasn't even dropped yet. Not a fair argument. 0 coins in the bank? I have a bill. Once Galatea V2 comes out, we'll make bank. I don't even agree with that. I mean, maybe the first month of the update, sure. But at least for, like, NPC methods, hell no. Sodos is painful? I mean, it's not that bad. First week, not month. Yeah. I was trying to be nice. I think the last update will make 40 mil to the NPC. But we have to get there first. Glaciite Lake will fix mining. They literally dropped the update. They're not even dropping that. Where is iCal? Why are we talking about iCal in my stream? Like, what? Like, I don't care. Like I sell everything to the Sax NPC button? No, you have to do it all manually. Love you yesterday, you debate with Squid. Yeah, that was fun. I don't even know what they're going to do for Forging XP. Yeah, they fucked everything with the Forging update. I'm going to be honest. I like the Forging update with the fact that it just made Forging easy. Because that was my only issue with Forging, is Forging sucked to max. And they made it easy. I mean, we could all talk about how the update fucking sucks. But to me, it made the skill easy to max, and that's all I wanted. Which Skyblock YouTuber has the worst fan base? I don't know. They dropped Glaciite Lake? Yeah, they're not creating it anymore, at least from our knowledge. How much you pay for your mosquito? 80 mil. I got it cheap. You have the worst? I don't know. I feel like I said, my audience is like a bunch of tsunderes. Like, they talk shit about me, but, like, I feel like they would protect me at the same time. A bunch of tsunderes? Bro, Google that if you don't know what that means. It's not like I like you or anything. Alright. Swavy Glazers are the worst. I feel like Swavy Glazers are just people who are high level and have billions and billions of net worth. And they agree with his opinions just because they're just spewing what they want to hear. And how they need to be elite and have all this money for some reason. I'd let you bite the curb if we got jumped. Alright. Max and Skyblock XP is roughly the same time it took to max out the skill pre-update, but it's definitely much more engaging. Yeah. I don't really like CJ2. I swear. Alright. We hate you, gang. That was a first-time chat message, bro. I do not know you. Bro, stream farming all stream is bored as fuck. Sadly, it's just what I gotta do right now. Mm. Swaby just gets on the game, brags about what skin he bought, and the video ends. Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, I feel like that's just what happens. Like, if you become a YouTuber and you just take hella contra, you just turn into Swaby, you know? Unless you have like an actual personality. Because you just buy your way through updates and then you just like invest in shit. That's kind of why I made this profile. Are so many SP YouTubers' voices annoying? I don't know. I think you're just too spiteful, man. I feel like it doesn't really matter that much. I have no idea, Mash. I would assume so. But the admins don't have a very good track record with keeping their words, so I wouldn't be shocked if they didn't. Pisses me off. I don't know, man. You're just spiteful. You need to have more. You need to have more love in your heart. You guys are too mean. You gotta have more love. We gotta spread more positivity. That's your cue to say fuck you, ZJ, too. Don't call me Nugent. I watched you when you looked homeless and was mining. You're not even an OG. You weren't even watching me. I don't even know. When was my first stream on this, or on my YouTube channel? When I was doing my Ironman in 2022? You weren't even watching. ZJ, just sell out and make money-making method videos. I'm okay. Harvest Feast coming soon. Probably next week. Unless somehow they drop it. They like shadow drop it. I doubt that though. Mash, I've lost all faith in the admins at this point. Like, they need to start. They need to like tell us something. Like I mean, I can say all I want that they need to start communicating, but realistically, they don't owe us anything, or like they don't owe me anything. Maybe they owe the entire player base something, but like at the end of the day, I just don't care anymore. It just doesn't matter. If you were stuck in a specific island in Skyblock, what island would be the easiest completely max out? The farming islands. I have a backpack full of rusty spoons. I don't even know how that would... What? Yeah, all armed. That's cool. With Farming Fest, they will probably force elect Finnegan for perk. I don't think so. I don't think so. I really thought they were just going to drop it during this Finnegan. I feel like Farming Fest is different than Mythological. The Skyblock Doomer posting goes hard, but realistically we get a lot of content year on year. Team just sucks at communicating. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. How far are you into your money goal? We're like halfway there. Ish. We should have enough money by the end of Finnegan. And if not, I'll just keep farming. Song is very good. Might not have to do it during Finnegan. They want to do it at a normal farming festival for the mega one. Maybe. It's your goal. I want to get into combat. I low-key wish there was massive expansions. They can't really do that. Yo, Luke, thank you for the prime. Mash, but the thing is, back then, like, we would go months without an update, but then they would drop, like, Crimson Isle or something, and then you're just like... What's the next video? Bro, I just dropped my video for the week and a half. What do you mean? Next video. I just dropped it. What the fuck are you talking about? Increased rare crop chance will affect the new rare drops from the farming festivals. Yes, that's, like, the whole intention, no? I don't think so, Wallace. You break, let me make my own man. Small updates don't work. Look at vanilla Minecraft. And guess what? People still play Minecraft. Like, there's a, like, it's just because, I'll say this, Hypixel has one of the most dedicated fan bases of all time. Or not of all time, but a very dedicated fan base, right? People are still going to play this game regardless of what happens. What do you think about viewbotting? I don't know. I have negative opinions on it, but that's because I do this for fun. If this was my job, like I was full-timing YouTube and I needed partner on Twitch, maybe I would think about it a little differently. Flame dye hair, about right. Like if I needed partner, then I would be like, maybe I should. But no, I do not viewbot because this is for fun. I don't agree with viewbotting. Holy camera, 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 holy camera. You viewbot to 223 right now. Am I getting botted right now? Oh, yeah, I am. Nice. Skyblock has super dedicated fan base compared to Whipcraft. Yeah. I viewbotted you. Alright. Give me up. I don't even care about viewbotting anymore. Give it up. Give it up. Bro's acting like he didn't pay for it. I'm gonna be honest. I ignorantly was talking about it. There's no chance I would have had the time to pay for that in the last second, considering I've been playing Minecraft. Even if you're trolling, even if you're just being like, ah, ZJ2 bots, there's literally zero chance that I could have been doing that. There's zero chance. Hypixel gonna be successful? No. Stop viewbot. All right. Yo, Marsex, thank you for the prime. My goat. Using your phone. My phone is my fucking camera. Hello? Hello? Wake up. Second phone. I don't have a fucking trap phone. Get a proper camera. All right. Amazing stream, paid message. Okay. How'd you get your phone hooked like that? Video Ninja. Great streamer, paid message. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Okay. How long? 2 minutes. I kind of want to run a... I gotta go to the bathroom, Loki. But I'll wait until the end of this 2 minutes. Winecraft LARP is so crazy. Their trailers get so many views and people glaze it and proceed to never log in. I don't know. I played Winecraft for an hour. Didn't like it. You ever start... That's not even funny, Justy. Lock in. A lot of the concept of Hytale, that was Simon's first L. I think it's a game that could have been good. It's kind of like... I feel like that's Hypixel's motto. It's like a game that could have been good, but we never actually just pull through. We just do a shitty job. That's like the Hypixel Studios motto. It's like, we could have done this, but we fucking failed. 550 viewers? Yeah, I'm just reviving Skyblock. Botted dessert. All right. Yeah. 2.5k viewers? Yo. You know me. You know me. You know me. I'm gonna need that 200 bucks. Doesn't cost money. It is literally better to just gift me subs than just like bot my channel. I don't understand that. Was that a macro check? And I'm killing with mosquito. They don't want to support your ass. Okay. Who is deadass spending this much on botting your channel? I don't know. I feel like there's just one guy botting me, iCal, and Fear5S. Rich Saudi prince? Yeah, I think it's something like that. You spend 500. Would rather spend 500 bots than gift you 5 subs. But what does that do? That does nothing for you. You're just blowing your money anyway. Like, what's the point of botting my channel? That doesn't give you anything. I mean, it's like saying the same thing. What's the point of gifting subs? It doesn't do anything. But, like, what's the point of spending that money? Also, I'm being a chud. Wait. Dispute it for attention? I don't give these people attention. I literally don't care. Sunflower better than wheat? It is because Helianthus is 2 mil. Just say you want more bots. This level of rage bait doesn't affect me. But ads, you win money? No. The ads don't work on bots. It's the playlist? Loki, I looked up 2000's white girl playlist. Congrats on your Maeve, Swampy. Thank you for the Prime subs, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it. Your kick stream's at 2,000 people watching. W kick, I guess. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, chat. Let me run a prediction. Do we still have that piss prediction? I can't believe I just said that. We still have the piss prediction. I'll just make one, actually. What? Holy shit, ZJ, you're blowing up. We just dropped 700 botted viewers, bro. I mean, like, no, we're not. Mods, hold me accountable. I don't know. Somebody count this shit, bro. How long is this gonna... Here, actually, I'll wait. How long is this gonna take? Close in 20 seconds. Got a timer? Cool. I'll just farm for the next 20 seconds, I guess. Music up? Yeah, we can turn the music up. Ever wash his hands? Most of the time. Alright, did that go through yet? Alright, cool. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. I wash my hands. I wash my hands. Proof? I would have had to take you with me for proof, but I did. Look, my hair is a little wet. You can see it. Dude, that was definitely under 45 seconds. Why are we lying? Bro's botting on YouTube. Look, I think he sent an unban request. The guy actually was the actual botter. Bro's botting. I'm about to turn the chat off, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm so tired of people being like, oh my god, you're getting botted. Like, Loki, I just don't care. I just don't care. I'm about to put the fucking chat in, like, slow mode and shit. Oh my god, streamer. You're getting botted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, I'm actually about to put it in sub only. In both chats. I don't know how to do it on YouTube, Loki. Loki just like not gonna read YouTube chat. All that because I'm the best advertiser, and now you're hidden on the channel, and you'll never be able to watch any of my videos again. See you later, bro. Hey, but thank you for the prime. Top of the Reddit? I mean, bro's botting my account. Ego final boss. ZJ2 crashes out over viewers saying they deserve 2,400 subs. Or viewers. But it's just annoying. The chat, I know you're trolling, Rail, but it deadass is really annoying when all the messages are just, oh my god, you're getting botted. Like, that's just so annoying. Why'd you hide me? I'm about to hide you again. You can pull up as many accounts as you get, and then, like, it was funny the first time when it happened, and it's happened 19 times now, and I'm just like, it's just annoying. Just ignore them. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm putting everything in sub-only mode. If I could figure out how to do it on YouTube, it would be better. Okay, I'll just have to remind myself to turn that back off. Rose Rag when? Bro, I have Rose Rag. Greatest chud to touch a keyboard. Alright. Okay, your streams are shit. I feel bad for the box. Alright. Now I can't chat, Chud. We have to wait for the bots. Once the bots are gone, I'll put it back on. I'm getting botted on YouTube too, Sam. That's why I took it off both. Wasted power that could have went to AI. Chill. Where's the word chud derived for? Reverse Chad. Just plug Twitch Prime. Yo, if you want to chat right now, Prime, bro. Either that or you can wait like the 20 minutes the bots take to leave. I'm broke. Well, then you can wait 20 minutes. Blame the one guy who decided to ruin the whole stream. I'm not going to talk about it anymore, though. You don't care about your broke viewer? I mean, like, you still get to watch the stream. The Q today? Thank you. Paid chatter, by the way. Remember to DM me or wire. Can we change the topic on how you haven't watched Reze Arc yet? Yeah, bro, I gotta lock in. I have enough points for 28 more messages, damn. How long do you think it would take to get count of 0 to 50? If you're locked in, 100 to 200 hours probably. Yo, Klaus, thank you for the prime. Appreciate that, bro. Welcome to the chat. You're carried 40 hours, I guess. Like I have 200,000 hours in dungeons. I'm only cat of 43. You were probably yipping yapping when you were doing classes or like dungeons. You gotta lock in when you're doing dungeons. Is this what I think it is? Is this a rejuice? Is this what I think it is? Is my goat Biss. My goat Biss. Oh, my goat. My goat. Oh. I didn't even have to pay for it myself. My absolute goat. My absolute goat Biss on each chat. I love this guy. Platonically. That's Contra? Alright. Videos are goated. Thank you, Bryce. Appreciate that, bro. You'll be able to chat in a bit. Lobbying money? Chill on me, bro. Chill on me. Free gems? True, bro. I'm only spending the gems on like cosmetics that I use myself. You're giving dungeon advice after blood camping for 30 hours. Bro. I didn't want to do dungeons at that time. I guarantee you, I do 100 M7 runs, I'm better than you after that. I guarantee it. Of active playing. I will be better than you. Due to various factors. Better ping. I've been playing games longer. I pick up knowledge probably better. Yes, you're not supposed to play F7. The whole reason I did that stream was because of a light goal. I wasn't even trying to play. I did it because of the stream. That's why I was sitting in blood, because it was boring. I mean, chat liked it, I guess. I don't know. For people who were there, did you enjoy that stream? I don't know. I feel like there was some funny moments, but I feel like that wasn't, like, anything crazy. I enjoyed it. You should farm Finnegan. Yo, true, bro. You did it for content even though you're doing a speedrun. Yeah. At that point, it killed the whole point. Why is there 6... I'm not reading that. You scream too loud. My neighbor filed a noise complaint. M7 is overglazed. It's not overglazed. It's the best XP in the game, and if you're not doing it, you're selling. Maybe, like, in the terms of, like, for money and shit. For real. We made it big. Does Prime still count as an actual sub? I think so. I don't know why it wouldn't. Oh, does it give me money? Yes, it does. It gives me the same amount of money as a regular gift sub. You switching up on your day ones? What do you mean? You don't deserve money. Okay. Thank you, bro. You're talking money, yeah. Everybody knows M7 isn't the best money making method. It's like 60 mil an hour, I think, though. I started to watch My Dress Up, Darling. Buzz, alright. Have fun with that. Have fun with that. Brokies is crazy. W camera. W camera. W camera. Ugh. It's back. Forging makes more. Alright. Dude, the cam is just not fucking with me today, bro. Alpha at 3 out of 30. They're dropping the update right now. W slug pets, bro. W helianthus for me. Today, another 2-hour stream. We got an hour and a half left. I'm going to start doing at least 3-hour streams. Maybe longer on Saturday, Sunday. I feel like 3 hours is like where I start to become like a potato. Do you think farming drop NPC sell prices will lower? No. Hey, Yuval. Personally, I think they shouldn't even drop the farming. I love the farming festival. I just think that they shouldn't drop it. It's kind of like Primal Dragons. It's like, it's a cool update, but we don't need that, you know? Like, I would love to play it, but we don't need that. What does it do? Just go watch the video, bro. W camera. Yet again. Classic. Classic ZJ2 camera. Now it's like delayed. What the fuck? That works. Best farming pet at level 31. You're gonna use rabbit until 50. You're gonna farm mushrooms, and you're gonna use rabbit, and you're gonna buy every visitor. It's an inventory overlay mod. What inventory overlay mod? I don't have any mods on this. I have no mods on my account. I don't use any mods. I play on vanilla Minecraft. Yes, Klaus, they definitely are. This song fucking stinks. If I get every visitor, how will I be able to farm the armor and upgrades? You will make money on top of paying for the visitors. You be Skyblock level 500 every once in a while. What are you talking about? Yeah, and there is a second season. They're gonna make a third though. I think the third will be the last season. Why would alpha being up mean there's an update today? It's not. It would just mean that there's gonna be an alpha probably today. Sorry, my camera's being weird. It's called Inventory HUD Plus. Alpha 5 out of 30? Yeah, we might actually get the alpha today. I'm about to clock in. Yo, just go home. Just tell your manager and be like, yo, I gotta go play Skyblock. Why do you need money? Can't you do something else for money and get Skyblock XP? That's what Squid was arguing, but like I said earlier, I just like to have a good setup going into something. I want to make money. Like, I find the game boring when you make no money and you're barely progressing and you're progressing slow. Like, that's the whole reason why I went, and every time I had the chance to go get an upgrade, I would go get the money for it. That's just the way I like to play. I just don't like to play with like bad gear. It's just boring. Harvest Harbinger Potion, is it good? No. I gotta check if the alpha's open. If you see 100 people on the alpha, it's open. Cough, cough, E-Man Slayer? Yeah. Like, why would you do E-Man if you can't get, like, 20-second bosses? Is it true you can max Skyblock XP with only 10 hours in the garden? No. I don't think so, but definitely, like, 20. Because what Squid was arguing is you just got on and collected your greenhouse, and then that's all you did. But you need medals for Anita buff and other stuff, so no. The answer is no. But it's probably like 20 hours. You need a lot of medals to max the game. Yo, PNK, thank you for the prime. I'm not poor anymore. That was very quick. You start buying cosmetics when I max the game. You need 2,500 visitors? Yeah, but you just... Technically, we're talking just playtime, right? So you could log... Yo, Fire, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. I'm going to finish what I was saying, though. You could just log on and claim all of your visitors. You can log on and claim all of your visitors in about 10 seconds. It's sub only. Yeah, it was a bad time to raid. Fire. We're in sub only because of certain events going on right now, but I do appreciate the raid. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take it out because of things going on. But I do appreciate the raid. I'm sorry, guys. Like, you can already afford a max trophy fishing setup. Yeah, I could, but I don't want to do trophy fishing. Thank you for the 5 bits. Just gift every Fire viewer. I mean, I guess. Squid does dailies for whisper maxing? Yeah. I swear you always get yourself in drama. You have no part of it. I'm not even in drama. The reason we're in sub only is because some fat chud is viewbotting me. You look like Wily. Okay. What do you want to work in? Like, what do I want to do in the future? I don't know. Calling someone a fat chud, I don't care. That's what they are. Thank you for the 6-7 bits, Mike. Opinion on LF carries? I don't think they like me very much. From a message I read in the TikTok comments. What I want to work in? I don't know. I would love to do YouTube, but that's not realistic. I'll probably be like at a company working some desk job. All right. Sorry. What do you use to show your inventory? Inventory HUD plus. Let me set up. Ugh. SK is a bigger chud. SK is a top tier chud for sure. I've missed you, ZJ. I don't know how you doing, Nick. It's been a while. Nice start. Bored of Skyblock, haven't played. Maybe you need to restart it again. I mean, considering the way you got banned, maybe you weren't playing really well. We need the budget of Hytale for a good Skyblock. That's not really how that would work. The Hytale developers, some of the Hytale developers probably don't know how to code on Minecraft, other than like Miniclune. A lot of them probably don't code on Minecraft. So like, you can't just be like, oh, if we just get all of the Hytale developers and just put them on Minecraft, they're just gonna know what to do. But really, not really. It's not really how that would work. It's kind of because everybody knows about hunting right now. Combat next? Yep. Combat will be next. What's up, Wasted? This disrespect to Doctor was insane there. I didn't even know Doctor was on the Hytale team. Java is one of the easiest things to learn how to code, but if they don't know how to code on Java, I'm sure they do. I'm sure a lot of them do, but if they don't, then that's more resources you have to put into like training them and how to code on that. It's all bots, maybe. Stop talking about it. Hytale fully discontinued? No, they're still updating it. Mini gonna make Hytale Skyblock. Yo, for real, bro. We need this. Put back at 3 out of 30. Shame! I knew we weren't getting content. I knew it the whole time. Once 30 virus server dropping, I think he's spending. He said he was putting in a like 13 hour days to develop his stuff. Hold on, let me pin this message on YouTube too. I'm not gonna read any chat messages about that. It's just gonna make everything worse. Don't talk about it, it just ruins the stream. What's up, Tube? I'm gonna do Kudra as the next goal. The next big goal is a lot of the Slayers. I want to do a bunch of the Slayer stuff. I know, Benz. Just ego the message. Vibes are at a low right now. Vibes are bad. I feel like I'm Kingsman right now. Water? I don't even have any water. Let me refund you, Loki. What do you use for custom size and position of your tools? No frills. When married, not for a long time. How long do you reckon Guardians until Guardian Slayer comes out? I'm reckoning like November. Married to Diana? Wait, that's true. I forgot about that. But some people are like thinking Guardian Slayer is going to be like printing money when in reality it's not. There's a reason, Bilal. There's a reason why I'm not reading what you're saying. I was thinking next month. No, next month we're getting Lotus Atoll. Desecrated Shrine is a different update than Lotus Atoll. Are you ever gonna get married? Like, are we being serious? Like, would I want to get married? Is that what you're asking me? Yes. Probably, at some point. Married to the grind. No, eventually this game will die out and I won't play it anymore. Will I still create content after that? Probably. Look, Desecrated Shrine is not the next foraging island. It's a fishing island that has a slayer on it, I thought. Isn't that Lotus Atoll? No. Do you Roblox content? No, I don't like Roblox. I think Roblox is lame. Moving to Hypixel? No. I don't know what I would do if... I would probably, like, actually learn to edit and start posting, like, high-quality swap. I would become, like, a high-quality slop YouTuber. I mean, high-quality slop? I mean, that's literally the term. Next to iCal? No. That's not. We're not playing Skyblock anymore. I wouldn't be playing Skyblock. Can't type in the Twitch chat. It is what it is. I think that's fucked up. There's a reason why it's in sub only. It'll go out eventually. A video essay about nothing, basically. It would just be like slop. I would try to make like a Minecraft ARG, like highly edited Minecraft ARG. I think you should go to Santa Cruz is locked in. I feel like I would be fine if I did that. Next, Mr. Beast. If I had the capital, I mean, I do. I'd have the capital to give up like one guy like $5 grand for a video. And then if that flopped, then I would just be fucked. Give me $5 grand? No, I would make a video for. Checking Chanticole, it's 1,765 coins for sell offer. It's making like 100 mil an hour right now. I looked at it. You gave $5 grand to a homeless guy? Yeah, but like the thing is, YouTube is different now. You can't do that anymore. You can't just go give. Everybody's going to give some random guy $5 grand. Everybody does that. Like the reason why that was so new, it was new, it was innovative. Like that was the reason he was successful with it. People like content that's innovative. That's why the one bank robbery video is doing so well. By what's that one guy's name? I don't remember. Mac. It's because nobody's ever manipulated somebody into thinking they were going to rob a bank. Give a Skyblock player $5 bill. That'd be a good video. What does a Skyblock player do with 5 billion coins? Giving Duralius 10 bill, bro. You already get that shit. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You already get that. Already did that? Did you, Mash? How did that go? I wouldn't do that anyway, because grinding 5 billion coins is annoying. Good clickbait title. I feel like you can't clickbait Skyblock anymore because people just don't give a fuck. The only person who can make that video is Candy Pat. No, can't. There's so many players that are just as rich as Candy Pat. He's not the only one. You're only saying that because he's like one of the known people with that much money. And I was about to say Duralius. Candy Pat, like 50 bill in your purse is like nothing compared to like the top 50 players like that have hundreds of billions on their islands on top of their purse. Maybe Gloss? I've had multiple profile pictures. Candy Pat is #1 net for sure. Look at C Cacton. Casual 150 bill. Alright. Him or Future? Yo, bro, do you only watch YouTube? You only watch YouTube. Dick 9's probably at highest net worth. There's a bunch of players like Dick 9 that just hide their net worth. Swavey begged for it? Yeah. But he's still one of the richest players, but he did beg for all his money. Well, you can't really say beg. People just gave it. I mean, he might have begged. I don't know. But people just gave him money because he's a YouTuber. Like, if I did begathons all day, eventually I would get 100 billion. I don't know how long it would take. Are you dumb? It's refraction. W rage bet. He has actual begathons? It's stupid that Contra is okay if it's a YouTuber. Why? It allows them to keep posting videos about stuff. I don't know how that's stupid. What's the difference between like the reason why they get that money is because they have status. Like, and people want to support them so they can keep making content. I mean, I don't know. I don't really get it. We don't want you to post videos? Well, it's a good thing I don't take contraband. I have a theory about Swavey. I feel like I know what you're saying. You probably shouldn't say it. I feel like I know what you're going to say, but you probably shouldn't say it. That's when you're getting into defamation. some point they don't need the money anymore. But there's always a bigger thing that you can buy. Like that's why do you think that billionaires continue to buy shit and keep getting more capital? Because there's always more shit you can buy. There's always something that is more expensive. Yeah, there's always bigger fish. Yeah, exactly. Once I hit 50 build net worth, there was nothing else to use my money for. That's just not true. I would buy ZJ2 merch. I would never make merch. I don't know about that, Mins. I wasn't going to say that. I thought you were going somewhere else, but I doubt that's true. You grinding for? We're trying to get into combat stuff, so I don't have to actually farm anymore. I can do whatever. Who actually wants to give up money? I mean, like, if they go and... You underestimate people's, like, psychology for attention. People love attention so much. They never do it on stream. I mean, a lot of them do. But even if they don't, Swaby will be like, "Wow, this guy gave me this." I don't know. So at the end of the day, you're still getting attention. Not if it's off stream, I guess. Like, you're getting into speculation territory where you might be true, but like that just becomes pointless drama where you have no proof to and we all know what happens when you do stuff like that. So it's not far-fetched, but again, there's no proof, and unless there was. That's like just like calling a billionaire a pedophile. Like, they might be, but you have no proof for it. But you could say that about anybody or anything. Next goal, combat. How many hours would you say it took for fishing 50? 25 to 30, but I also have marina, so... I think Cow is Bad is a guy that showed almost every single contra he received on stream/video. That's what Rembot does as well. My goat. I don't really like Cow is Bad as much, but I do like his ability to show the like people giving him stuff. I mean, because the whole point of people giving you stuff... I had fishing 20 when I started. 20 bill on stream, 15 bill off stream. But, like, I understand people giving you contra off stream. That makes sense. I mean, all YouTubers get contra off stream. Because, like, if it's... Okay. That goes into some psychology. If it's on stream, it's like you're begging for attention. But if it's off stream, it's like you're getting into a more personal... It's like more personal, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that's actually true, but it's more personal because it's not on stream and they'll think about you more. They're trying to play with like your like brain a little bit. Like if somebody like comes up to you, like if somebody bought me 5K worth of gems off stream and then they DM me like, "Oh, I hope you enjoyed the gems." Like that, the whole point there is like they're trying to act like you're like it's off stream, so it's more personal. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know. Looking for... What do you think number one net worth actually is number-wise? It's probably some random duper with like 5 trillion sitting on his island or something. realistically. A lot of Skyblock players are borderline stupid. Just look at Cat 50 God, yeah. High key, I just want attention. That's alright. I'm not reading the second part of that. Do you ever have a girlfriend? No. One guy that got 10 troll got wiped, but like some people like actively like try to get wiped. Like they get in their own heads and then they like show off their dupe to some random guy and they like narc on them. Like if you are a solo duper and then you don't get like you don't have any friends and you just duped all your shit sitting on your island right now, how is anybody gonna know? And then you just slowly sell off your shit for like a year. How would you know? How would anybody know? And eventually, like, you don't even have to sell it off. You could just have it. Like, I don't know. You build a garden, yeah. MP 1050, but we're going for like 1400, 1500. I want a lot of MP. Where's the mining content? When coal rolls back around, I'll probably finish all the mining XP stuff. Or mining Skyblock XP. Surely they have chest FBIs? I don't know if they do or not. I doubt it, though. I feel like that'd be really annoying. And you would not be able to, like, search through the hundreds of thousands of chests on the server. Probably millions. I don't know. That would be annoying. How much an hour do you think you make? I have no idea. I literally couldn't tell you. Sunflower the best for money? It's really good right now. Because of Helianthus's price. You changed? You ain't clip farming anymore. I mean, I still do. I just like I'm not trying to force it anymore. So if it happens, it happens. And I don't know what else I would say. I'm just streaming now. I'm just being a streamer. I like clip farming. Clip farming is different on Skyblock because nobody cares about entertainment on Skyblock. I'm gonna be honest. They don't care about entertainment. They want to see you progress. They don't give a shit about you, or your gameplay, or your personality. They just want to see you like play the game. The song is peak. It is. Dang, you grew up. It's not that I grew up. I mean, I'm just being more me. I just have more of an audience. Or I don't need to keep people's attention for as long, so I just get to yap. Now I can just like yap to people. We don't want to see you. That basically, bro. Want to see you wasting money on random shit. I think that's literally what Skyblock is. People want to see stuff that they will never be able to like. People would never want to. People want to see stuff that they would never be able to achieve. At least in Skyblock, but that's also true for outside of Skyblock as well. When did you make your account? I've always had my account, but I made my account originally. My mom bought Minecraft in like 2012, and then I got this name in like 2015. I don't agree with you. I love iCal because he's really funny. I say the game's only half of it. I mean, obviously there's people that like people for them, but I'm gonna say a majority of people don't give a shit about people's like personality. I mean, you could prove me wrong, but I'm 99% sure I'm right. Prime example, 30 virus. I could agree with that. No matter how big you are in Skyblock, game content will always dictate the views the most. Exactly. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Skyblock gameplay is a snooze fest to watch. I think that's true for streaming. Streaming is different than like actual YouTube content. I'm talking more on the terms of YouTube content. Like if you're watching a streamer, you're probably watching them for their personality. I'm gonna be honest. Now for YouTube content, that's different. You're not like I doubt you're watching a YouTube Skyblock streamer for their personality. Prime example, Technoblade. Technoblade is 1 out of 1 trillion people, bro. That's a 1 out of 1 trillion chance. Refraction was entertaining. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say that. Actually, I will. In my opinion, Refraction was not that entertaining. He just like got a bunch of coins and then did all the updates when they dropped. That's kind of a hot take. He might be a nice guy. I've never met him before. But he literally just got a bunch of Contra and played the updates when they came out. Like I don't know. I don't know how he was like interesting. Rage Train was entertaining. Rage Train is just the Mr. Beast of Skyblock. Get Turbo, Sunflower, and Moonflower. I know. I'm only doing this because Helianthus is expensive, so that doesn't really mean much. Palico was way better than Refraction. I agree. I was watching Palico before Skyblock. I was watching his UHC videos. Sorry, Melon King. I'm gonna turn it off in a minute. As soon as all the bots are gone. Rail for news. Lace to Rage Bait him. 0-2 and Ironman. I don't think I could answer. That's bad PR if I answer that. I'm learning. Really, Klaus? That's interesting. Anyone knows something like that? Yeah, we were talking about him earlier. Or not him. We were talking about I go by a lot of names, but we were also I was also gonna talk about him. He's pretty interesting. I don't think I genuinely watch Skyblock content other than Techno and Hellcastle. The only reason I watch Skyblock content is so I can copy other people. And what I mean by copy other people is like learn from them. I don't mean copy other people, but I mean learn from them. You have a Rose Dragon? Yeah. A Rose Toy. I like you for who you are. I mean, I'm sure there's some people who watch me for me, but I'm going to be honest. Probably like 70% of my active subs are probably just watching to progress. Happy birthday. It is not my birthday. I promise you. It is not my fucking birthday. Squid's Die video? Yeah, Squid's Die video is pretty good. But even then, it's just like progression. It's just like a long progression video. It is just not my birthday, chat. It is not my birthday. Do total Skyblock playtime. Every single... Okay, hold on. Let me wait for my camera to come back. It's going to come back. Okay. Out of all of my Skyblock content, the whole time that I've been playing it... Oh my god, my camera. Holy camera. Holy camera. Lock in. I'm here, I swear. Outside of this profile, I probably have about 5,000-ish hours, probably. Maybe that's a high ball. Maybe like 4,000. Outside of SB, you are cool and entertaining. I appreciate that, but like I said, majority of people don't think that. That's just objective. That's not an opinion. You're pushing 50, bro. I'm not. I enjoy long-form Skyblock videos more. Skyblock is just such a weird... It's such a weird niche of YouTube because I could put out the worst video of all time and it would still do good. I don't really like how Skyblock... I mean, I appreciate everybody who watches my shit. I do. I genuinely do appreciate everybody. But I could put out a pile of garbage and still probably pull like 5K. Isn't that still good for you? I mean, yeah. Insane ego? It's not even ego. I believe it. I mean, Mash, it did take you that long. It's just, like, not really. It wouldn't be clickbait. It did take you that long. You would just have to explain why. That's what Will Water Prism does. That's not what Will Water Prism does. Bro actually puts effort into his videos. His intro probably, it takes him longer to edit his first minute of his video than it does to take me to probably edit like 10 of my regular videos. There aren't many Skyblock content creators. That's why making Skyblock content is low-key meta. I mean, there's a bunch of them. It's just none of them take it seriously. Happy birthday, bro. It is not my birthday. I would say actively per week, there's probably like... How many people do you think I take it seriously? I said not many. How many YouTubers do you think post weekly at least? I would say like 25. Like people who get like pull above like maybe 1K. I don't know. It's not a very competitive niche. I'm gonna be honest. Not you. Well, that's true. I don't post weekly anymore. Is it even your birthday? No, I've said that like 10 times. No. I don't even know more than 5 content creators. I definitely do. But that's because I actually like low-key research Skyblock stuff all the time. Because like this is low-key, I take it seriously. It's hard to post weekly. Why do you think people restart? Why do you think people restart your profile? Or went from daily to weekly to less weekly? Yeah, something like that. What gift you got for your 35th birthday? It's not my birthday, bro. Band 19 was goated. Bye, bro. What's your yawn pitch? 135 and 0. I need tips on quitting Skyblock. Are your slug rates dead to the last few days? Yes, actually, I haven't been dropping that many. Touch grass? No, I'm reloading Minecraft. That can't be a real comment. I don't even remember what videos Fan19 even made. Wait, am I on the alpha? God damn it! What? I get spawned here. Should have gotten a gym stream. That'd be cool. But nobody would watch that. Again. Crazy DT. Zach Plays AN did hundreds of daily videos every day. Bro, a Zach Plays AN video was 2 minutes of intro, 2 minutes of outro, and an hour of recording that was, like, barely edited. No diss to him, but that's not content. That's the reason why I stopped uploading daily. How can we send you money for your birthday gift? Gift subs. I don't know. It's not my birthday, though. This guy hates all creators? No, I don't. It worked for him, and that's fine. I just don't like that kind of content. People aren't allowed opinions anymore. You see Nitros, he's the worst YouTuber. I mean, he just does the same thing. He just, like, logs on, records, makes a thumbnail, and posts it. What Zach did is the method? I know it's the method. That's how I literally gained all my subs. Thank you for the 28 bits, Mike. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday, but thank you for the bits. Lottie with the 5 gifted subs! It's not my birthday! Don't say happy birthday. Don't say happy birthday. 5 people are welcome in the chat now. Welcome in the chat, those 5 people. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted, Slothy, and thank you for the bits, Mike. I appreciate it so much. Nitrozy also spreads misinfo a lot. I think that's just what happens when you make a video every day. I think that's just what happens when you make videos every day and you have no idea what you're talking about when something happens. Like when you have no idea what you're talking about and you just like, let's say a piece of content drops, like if a farming update drops and you have no idea what you're talking about and you have like base level knowledge and you just say some shit, like obviously there's misinfo. But like, is that really his fault? Maybe. I guess that kind of just happens when you have to make a video every day. Shirt off. My shirt's like basically off. Listen to Zestron, what happened? I don't even want to take my shirt off. Yeah, Nolsey did dirt to Hyperion. That guy was cool, from my my knowledge. But you can only make that video so many times, though. Felt a little rich. Thank you for the gift, Slothy. But anyway, Flower to Hyperion, Loki. That was genuinely Sweet's best series until the last episode. I was so lost on the last episode. It was just like, all right, guys. So we're just gonna farm for 10 hours. And then he just got the money. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? Alright. First episode was cool. Yeah, I fucked with the first episode. The second episode was fine. And then the third episode was just like, so we're just gonna farm for 10 fucking hours. Okay, sure. It's annoying, but it's generally better to upload lower quality more often than higher quality videos. Yeah. That is true. Sadly. Fire? Yeah, Fire's a good creator. For sure. Get a better setup? You're the most inefficient farmer ever. No. I'm about to be done with farming, so I just don't care. I don't you upload daily anymore, because the videos would be shit. How much are you gonna farm to? I want like 2 bill. What's being done with farming? Well, for money. Farming for money. Then the next time I would farm would be for Skyblock XP. Other than like claiming my garden. Doesn't matter, just uploading is cool. I respect myself more than uploading like holy slop. Like I could upload some shitty videos every day, I just don't want to do that. I'd rather like have some progression that makes sense for a video than just like upload like a video where it's like, oh, I farmed for 10 hours today. That's what I did. What do you mean, Mash? Are you gonna like pay people to edit your shit? I would do that too, but I'm too lazy for that. I'd rather do that. I enjoyed watching Zach's video. I watch a Zach video and I just laugh at the way that he does it. Like it's funny to watch his videos. It's like watching like. No diss to the guy. It was a good method, and it was working for him. But I would watch a Zach video, and it would just be like, alright guys, I'm gonna do Rev Slayer today. He did Rev Slayer, and then it cuts to him being like, guys, I forgot to put my replay buffer on, and I dropped the warden or something. Like, I don't know. And I would just laugh at that. It'd be funny. Like, it's just silly. Some content nowadays that doesn't really require me to play the game. Interviews and social experience. That's interesting. You tell us about your religious beliefs. I'm not going to talk about politics, but I don't believe in anything. What are we getting into next? Combat stuff. Sorry, I didn't mean to ego your message. Why do multiple people boop you? It's my guild. Got booked later than 800 hours is playing efficiently. You don't have the constant progression for uploads. The shapes the YouTube. It's like 3 nights with its progression. Literally, the only reason why I don't upload daily is because like it would just be boring, and I just wouldn't like the videos. Because again, chat. Sadly, I do this for fun. That's the reason I started. And if I didn't do it for fun, then I would hate myself, and I wouldn't. Like, I would just be treating this like some content farm slop that I don't want to do, which is the reason why I'm not doing it. Like, that at the end of the day, it's my decision to do whatever I want. Stream highlights? That was literally the videos before. The videos are still stream highlights. Like, it's still stream highlights. It's just like what more edited. How do you get max sodas? By farming. It's a great song, by the way. Because at the end of the day, if you fall out of love with content creation and it turns into a full job, and you just hate yourself after, then that's when you start to lose motivation and you get burnt out and you quit. So I'd rather just do something I'd rather do. That's fine, Jason. I'll be on your fishing video. That video is really good for progression. It's literally just do strider surfers, and then once you hit a certain level, then you just do lava fishing. You said that they're gone? Let me look. Are they both gone? Yes, they are. Okay. Alright. Sub only is off. Welcome back, chat. Welcome back. What mods slash clients do you use? I just use Prism. How many coins would I need for a fishing setup? Not much. Literally nothing. You have a Warho? No, I don't. I just claim it with wheat because I'm lazy. What mining speed and fortune rec would you say to start coal mining? Whatever gets you to 9,000 mining speed. Because 9,000 mining speed allows you to insta mine coal while you're jumping. Like 12 mil and a half an hour of hunting. It's pretty trash. And that's not that bad. Hunting isn't supposed to be like an all-powerful method. So you're still making pretty good money. 24 mil is not bad. Especially for like a barely any setup. No wonder you don't make much because you don't have a nether warho. It's just because I don't want to invest into that when I just don't care and I'm just going to move on. I will. I just don't make enough money. I mean, I make enough money, but I want to put that money to something else. I know it's an investment. I just don't care. Farming 60? Yeah, I've been farming 60 for a long time. I'm 200 million over farming 60. I have no words for that. Yeah. Like I said, I'm just a chud. I'm just a little idiot. It's really disappointed. I would trade like one of my hoes away for a peak nether wart hoe. You lend me farming XP? I mean, nah, bro. This is all my farming XP. And you said that Skyblock skill lock series. How would that even work? Like, you spin a wheel, pick a skill, and do it until it's max? What are you gonna do for money? Combat methods. Nether or hoe for Ashtrays. Server's really laggy. Every Skyblock year, you spin a wheel. That's interesting. Yo, Robo, thank you for the prime. RIP Manted Venice. That server was awful. Really appreciate that. We told you Blaze makes 100 mil an hour. It just doesn't do that. I mean, it just depends on your RNG. But 80 mil is better. But again, you're making 80 mil doing a combat method. I'd rather that. We can unpin the message now. I don't know if Min is still in the chat. I'm not even going for Blaze right now. I'm just trying to get a combat method so I can do Rev, Svens, and fuck. I don't know. What's the other one, Spider? E-Man, maybe. Maybe I'll get E-Man 9, but that would make you 0 money. You got a bait with Squid? I mean, if he ever wants me to again, I mean, it's funny to do that, so let me know. A co-op with YouTubers where y'all don't receive contraband would be fire? No, it wouldn't. It'd be funny for one video. Nobody would care about that. E-Man 9 makes 300 mil in how many hours? In like 90? That's awful. 200 mil to start farming? Yeah, that's enough. There's a reason why people don't make co-ops anymore. Because they suck. E-Man makes nothing. Yeah, literally. You're guaranteed like one core. People love recommending content ideas that nobody watches. Like, there's like a couple ways you could go about Skyblock content. You could, I like to call the progression content, where it's like you do a big chunk of progression and you edit that all in one video. You could do a series video like Fire does, like Slayer to Hyperion, or you could do like the Sweet Booty whatever to Hyperion. You could do that. Or somehow you find something unique that nobody's seen before, which usually doesn't end well. But like if you look at Remetal's new video, that one did very well. That was a very interesting way to do it. Yeah, like you can't get all of your co-op together to make a video. It just wouldn't work. It worked for one video. Like you could get all of the footage for a co-op. Like if you want to take an example of a co-op, it would be like what, Odin and Wylite. That would be like an example of a co-op, right? But even then, like some of the content is missed because they play at different hours. You're not full caught up with everything. It just doesn't seem well. Or you could waste billions. Yeah, you could waste billions on a thing. I don't know. Skyblock is just the best way to go about it is to just progress. That's why when so many people make new profiles so often, because like if you played this game enough, you know how to get level 500 in like 1700 hours, and at that point you just start another profile and do it again, or you teach money making methods. I'm not even talking about those people because I don't really like those people. The Rem video is copied from Vid and Candy Pat. It is technically, but I mean it's a little different at the same time. It wasn't that specifically. Like the reason why the Candy Pat video failed is because it wasn't a niche. Like it was just all of Skyblock, where Dungeons is like pretty popular. That's why the Rems did better. What was a mod for declining Skyny? Better packaging. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to say it. But also, you have to understand that Candy Pat and Vid's way of Alpha went down. This is a big news for the unemployed. We're about to get an update. Holy W, chat. Let's go. W update about to drop. Let's go. For real, it's about to be peak. Update right now. I'm lying. I'm just lying. I'm just lying, chat. I'm literally just lying. It's not gonna be ATOL. It's gonna be the farming festival, but it's not dropping yet. What's up, Tatina? What was I doing? How many contests do I have? 9? 9? What do I need? How many gold medals do I have? How do I even look? It's not even showing me. It's not even showing me how many fucking golds I have. Do I not have tickets or something? You stream daily? Yes. Jacob tells you? Oh. No, he doesn't. Jacob's a fucking liar. Anita's supposed to tell you, but it's not showing on. Oh, it's because there's a contest. It's because there's a contest, chat. Oh, 12. Never mind, I'm a liar. No, I'm a liar, chat. My bad. Fuck, I'm stupid. I don't want to sell these books like that. I'm gonna just drop like the shitty ones, like Turbo Potato. Okay. Dumb chud. Alright. Chill. You are sowing this line. I don't fucking care. Can we get an option to get rid of this? Like, I don't care about these coins. Get all this shit out of my inventory. Okay, what do I need? How many do I have? Six, seven. All right. Wow. Wait, that gave me a level, 315. One shrink. Oh my god, you know how far that's gonna scale in dungeons? It's gonna be big. Fun's looking like? A little bit of funds. I'll take Skyblock progression is really bad because you only need to grind money and it's done. I mean, yeah. Sub goal for Hog Rider haircut. Alright. I'd rather just cut it all off at that point. How much have you been farming for that 600 mil? Not too long. You think farming is gonna get nerfed? No. Squid Kid has a point. You literally had no reason to soulbound your items. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But I'm just doing it so I don't sell it. I just don't want to... Like, my whole point is, like, I don't want to lose the money. Like, what's the point of losing the money of buying it back later? I don't get that. I don't understand that point. That just seems like a silly point to me. But, yeah, he is technically right. What do you think would happen to the player base if they fully wipe Skyblock? Why would they do that? Why would they fully wipe Skyblock? That's dumb. You're just moving money around? Yeah. You sold by it for Skywalk XP and Museum Milestone. But Squid Kid's whole argument... Squid Kid's whole argument is that if you're just going for maximum, like, XP, like, if you're speedrunning Skyblock, the whole point is that, like, what's the point of soulbounding your stuff early? When you could... you're just like, you get your mining setup just to get the max XP, like Skyblock XP from mining, then you sell all your shit, and then put all of the money you made from mining on top of the money from your set into, like, fishing. Then you max all the XP you get from fishing. And then, on top of that, you sell all your shit, and then you go do dungeons, or whatever. And then you finish all of dungeons, and you sell all your shit again. And then you just repeat the cycle. You prefer farming sunflower over wheat? Yes, because helianthus is very expensive. If you look at all of my money, it's mostly helianthus. That's Squid Kid's argument. And he's technically right. But at the end of the day, nobody's doing that because that's boring as fuck. You're not going to be able to stick to one thing like that. You're not going to be able to just do dungeons for 700. I mean, you could. But, like, it's just a pretty weird argument. That's why I was arguing about it the whole time. It's just kind of dumb. Exactly. Because most people aren't going to play every day, so they want to play by mares. Or, yes, you sell your setup and they drop an update, and then you have to buy back it immediately so you could do all this stuff in that update. It's a flawed argument, but it's more true than, like, whatever I'm arguing. I do agree with it to an extent, but nobody's playing like that. That's why it's a dumb argument. It's like, it's illogical because nobody would do it. This works if there's no updates and he forgets you do daily stuff and you actually... No, he was saying that you're supposed to do your greenhouse. You keep your greenhouse stuff. You're supposed to, because that's just passive money. There's no reason not to do that. Yes, I stream on Twitch as well. Why does it sound a little different on Twitch? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. So, in a hypothetical world where they drop 0 updates and there's no events, technically that would be the best way to play the game, but that's not true because you are human at the end of the day. You're not going to be able to do... One, you're not going to be able to do something for about 700 hours with no burnout because that's just not realistic. And, eventually an update's gonna drop where you would need something. Same goes for Crimson Rep, where you would have fishing gear and combat gear. Yeah. But, I mean, at the end of the day, you could always pay somebody to do a boss for you or something. Or pay someone to do a Kudra for you. So, I don't know. Show the PT. No. Why am I in this? Are you going to stream for? Another 40 minutes. 3-hour streams is the new norm now. I'm going to try to force myself to do 3-hour streams. Because, like, I'm just going to keep farming off stream. I feel like 3 hours after 3 hours, I just start to get lame, especially on a work day. Your opinion on Vamp Slayer? I'm fine with Vamp Slayer. I think T5 is a little annoying, but you only have to do one of them. So, how many helianthus an hour? Don't know. How much cash? If I sell everything, I'll be at like 900 mil, probably. Why farming Moonflower? Because helianthus is 2 million coins right now, and it's gonna go up when the farming update drops. So. Just gonna hold on to it for the next couple of days, just in case the update drops. Especially if the update drops in the next day, it's gonna go up like insane, and I'm just gonna profit millions. As soon as the update drops, I'm just gonna sell it instantly and make millions, because they don't realize that Rare Finder is gonna be buffed by a lot. If you talk with chat and do something for the background, it's chill. I mean, I guess. You should save helianthus. Yeah. If you want to make money right now, if you're farming helianthus, just sell it right when the update drops. How many time charms do you have? 7. Tuesdays, though? No! They've proven that they can drop updates on other days than Tuesdays. It's just usually Tuesday. When is the update? I have no idea. It's like asking me when's the minister perks. I don't fucking know. I'm not an admin. I'm not even a YouTube rank. I don't fucking know anything. Is this the most efficient way to play it? No. I'm not playing the most efficiently you could be playing. I'm playing more efficient. I'm probably playing 100x more efficient than an average player, but I'm not playing the most efficient. Oh, what's coming in the update? They're buffing farming a lot. A lot. Way more than they should. I don't remember them releasing anything other than a Tuesday. It just depends. People probably know that there will be more Rare Finder. You underestimate how stupid most people are. A lot of people are really dumb. You say it's worth to get my Eclipso maxed or Roseho to do that, said. It doesn't... I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Eclipso is more value, I guess, because you get to farm both of them, but, I mean, not really. Realistically, you need both of them for Museum anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I like the farming up. It's gonna make me like an additional like 5 to 10 mil an hour, and if you include all of the new drops and stuff, like I'm gonna probably make even more. Oh, I don't have potion anymore. How sad. I'm not gonna farm with potion because I'm probably gonna DT after this, but it benefits me the most out of everybody, and I'm still agreeing that we shouldn't have this update. I like the update. I think it's a great update. I just don't think farming needs a buff at all. The next update is going to be the Farming Festival update. If they nerf pest farming, then maybe it would make sense, I guess. They need to nerf it. There's basically no inflation. I could argue that people are just too stupid to realize that all these methods make so much money that they're just not doing it. If everybody was farming actively, the game would be dead. You watch Orasair's guy? Yes, I did watch that yesterday. I think people are just so stupid that they're just not farming. People are just not doing that. They're just still rushing dungeons. Like, there's just... nobody's doing this. How are you farming with one hand? Toggle break in vanilla. Playtime, like 550 hours, I think. You used to have DA, but the prices are cooked. The prices are literally the lowest they've ever been. Having fun is more important? I don't know. Not even the big Z is using the greenhouse at his max. I would be if I had flesh traps down. I keep killing them, and I just decided it wasn't worth it. It'll be on the next update. I just told you it was the farming festival, and I'm farming for a better combat setup. If I actually was able to keep my flesh traps alive, it'd be worth it. I just keep killing them. Not everybody has the capacity to just sit and farm, and then everybody's just gonna stay broke and stupid. Wake up. Dungeons is the most engaging thing. Of course, it's going to be Rush. It's just because people are stupid. Or people like to have fun and not play efficiently, I guess. I don't know if that's being stupid. I mean, in terms of, like, playtime hours, I guess that is being inefficient and stupid. But I guess if you're having more fun, then whatever. Like, like, if you play dungeons and that's all you do, sure. But if you're complaining that you make no money and you hate the game, then that's on you. And you can't complain anymore. Because you are doing something that's not optimal. I mean, I wouldn't rush dungeons. If I wasn't streaming, I would probably be mining. I just have to I have to make so much money that if I was mining 24/7, I would burn out immediately. That's why I'm farming, because I get to just watch YouTube and shit. I know who you're talking about, Jason. Loki can farm for 2 to 3 hours. I think the longest I've ever farmed was like 12 hours straight. What's up, Minecraft? What Slayer will you do during Aatrox? All of them. As many as I can. I have a good guide to get into mining. I'm Heart of the Mountain 7. I made a Heart of the Mountain guide, but I don't remember how good it was. It has a lot of views, but I don't know if that means it's good. I don't even remember what I said in the video. Yeah, but I mean, it would save them a lot of time, Jason. So the progress to max Crimson setup. I want to get Hab Tactics 5 and Fiery 10 star with what else do I want? More MP. Favorite Slayer? I don't know. I haven't tried Blaze yet, like efficiently. I've done Blaze before, but I got to tier 3. I never got to a tier 4, and I never did tier 4 efficiently, so I couldn't tell you. I think right now though would be like Spider. Spider's pretty chill. 12 hours is light work for a farming chud these days, yeah. But I'm also like, I have a lot of shit to do in my life, so. You got this texture pack somewhere? It's like, I don't even remember. It's like a loony texture pack. I don't remember which one it is. I'm not even gonna look. I don't care. It's downtown. You need to go straight to 5? What do you mean straight to 5? Hab Tactics 5? I don't know. It depends on how much money I make this spinning in. 14 to 18 is average for some people. I'm gonna be honest. If you're farming 18 hours a day, you're probably not legit. And if you are just a chud. Blaze is fun. I've heard. I'm excited. It is a Lucy pack. I just don't know which one it is. All night. Thank you, Celatrix. Lucy 1.21. BO99. It's just like, I just don't believe people just like, there's like 2 people that I know who genuinely like sat there and played like 18 hours a day, and it was proposing and 15H on his new profile. I don't even know if proposing still plays that much. I don't know if Mash is still here. You need to upload TikToks more? I just don't know what to post, so I just give up. I'm not gonna answer that, Elliot. When did 15H get wiped? When he cheated in Zombie Shootout, I think. I don't know if that's when it was though. Your hair was long, yeah. It was. Now it's not. To be fair, zombie shootout is pretty fucking boring, so makes sense, I guess. Trying to max the greenhouse? That's tough, bro. Zombie shootout? Yeah, he made a... I think he made a... He made a zombie shootout macro. Mash played 18 hours, but Mash's job is to play Skyblock. I wouldn't even be shocked. 15H got wiped? I mean, a while back. Like, a long time ago. That was, like, right when Carnival released. I don't even know. Is he still... He's still playing, I think. I don't remember. Best way to max a G-Drag? Killing Smoldering Blazes. He's been wiped twice. Yeah, that's what I thought. Twice. Well, he also got kicked from a profile. But that was because Yarns was on a power trip. I'm not going to get into all of that. Is that username sell? Is that? I think so. Says some crazy tea. But I'm not gonna get into all of that. Yeah, that's not my. I've decided I'm keeping out of the drama, bro. 15H is almost max level again, or almost my level again. Jex, you gotta lock in, bro. I mean, he plays like 17 hours a day, bro. Yeah, you're not beating him just off of the fact that you get to play. I mean, if you play 17 hours a day, even if you're playing inefficiently, you're just gonna pass everybody. I'm doing bestiary? Yeah, bro. It's just boring. Why do you name so... I was gonna ask that, Dorelius, but I figured it wasn't. I figured it wasn't. I figured he wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't gonna say anything. Has Yards done anything in the past 2 years? Or has he just been gone? There's been so much drama. I can't talk about it. If you want to go read up on it, 15H made a whole document about all the drama and what happened and why they're not playing. I'm not going to talk about that stuff, though. I just got max vacuum. What music this? Slow and groovy. Next grind, I want to get a lot of the Slayer stuff done. I like Slayers. I don't really want to listen to Taylor Swift right now. 15H got YouTube rank and lost it, but that was because of the zombie shootout incident. That wasn't because of what happened. What the fuck is this? Holy peak! Rolled the peak. Trick cereal? I haven't had trick cereal in my lifetime. I used to drink I used to eat Cookie Crunch. Cookie Crunch was tough. See you later, Dark Flame. Turn the music up? I should. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit later. What is a zombie shootout incident? Basically, the best way to max Carnival is by getting the highest score you can on zombie shootout. I'm 99% sure this happened. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure what had happened is there was a macro for zombie shootout to get like optimal score, because doing zombie shootout on high ping is like actually horrendous. So what he did was he had a macro to max zombie shootout basically, and it worked with his ping. So it would give him a high score, and it would just autoplay zombie shootout for him. I'm pretty sure. Not sure if this is true. I'm 99% sure this is true though. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I'm 99% sure. Wild Rose is the best crop for money with max setup. I want to say weed is. I beat Zombie Shootout. I know he got wiped for playing with dungeon cheaters. I don't remember. That might have been a long, long time ago. How did he get caught? I don't know. He's probably in a VC and somebody probably ratted him. Or like ratted on him, not ratted him. Hey, Oscar. Should I get mine? Should I go mine and get Mosquito? There's just a lot of drama in Skyblock. That was a long time ago, Big Sync. That was the most recent? Which one? The Dungeons one? Am I remembering this right, Jax, then? Or am I wrong? Because I feel like I remember you telling me about this. Is this a 90s alternative playlist? No. I usually have that on, but I've been listening too much. Are 4-letter usernames rare? Not really, unless it's like an actual word, like good. Good would be rare. Red would be rare. I mean, just like actual names. The loss of YouTube ranked was a zombie thing. Yeah, I thought so. Like sour milk all on the floor. Maybe you thought to cut to the refrigerator. How do you have ball knowledge? I swear you relatively spawned recently in the Skyblock scene. I've been playing Skyblock since it came out. I just haven't been very famous for a while. Famous. You're low-key an industry plant. My first video was 2022. Go look on my oldest video. I made a mining guide. It wasn't good, but it was still there. The only reason I'm as popular as I am was because I got into mining, which was low-key a niche that was needed to be fulfilled because Implodent quit, and then I was really active in the Aura event. I don't really think I'm an industry plant. I think I just used what was happening on Skyblock very well. But you could think whatever you want, I guess. I don't know. Please help me. I scammed somebody in random join co-op and scammed me, but I don't know how to help you, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Lock in. You shouldn't be. Yeah, it's kind of like a fuck around and find out kind of thing. Just bought the Rose Dragon at level 110. How do I level it efficiently without Glacial comms? Foraging. Back when we BC'd. Low-key, we gotta talk again, Jax. Yeah, my old videos, a lot of them are enlisted, but one of my old profiles, I enlisted a lot of them. But deadass, I would be in call with Jax and some of my other friends, and we would just I would just post progression videos. I basically do the same thing now. I'm super alone. I'm super alone and sad. Have you ever actually gotten far on a profile? Your main isn't even that progressed. Yes. My farthest progressed profile was level 365. Like, I want to say, hold on, it might have been like, it used to be a furry. No, I've never been a furry. I had a skin like that as a joke. I had like a cat skin as a joke. I think, like back in the day. Hold on, let me see when I posted that video. I got level 360 like. I'd have to go really far back in the videos. Let me see. Very early 2024. Give me a challenge run idea. I don't know. Um, Rune crafting to Hyperion. I have proof on my island. I miss this island, bro. I haven't been on this island in so long. Let me grab the cakes. This is my old island, chat. This is my old profile island. 40 to 50 levels off max, yeah. That was my old skin. What happened? I deleted this profile because I wanted to restart by myself. I didn't know you were a furry, bro. I was LARPing being a furry. I wasn't even a furry. It's okay, we're accepting. Alright. This is when we had slime minions down. What did I build here? I built this. I was supposed to finish this house. I built this. I never actually finished this. I was supposed to finish this house. I never did. Look at the Inferno minions. I can't believe they still have them down. This is from Jex, though. Jex is the only person who plays this profile. You copied that from Duralius at the island? This? I didn't even know Duralius when I built this. I gotta finish it? Yeah, you low-key do. This is new. I don't remember this being here. Oops. I want to see... Does it still show me on here? No, it doesn't. That's crazy. Well, I deleted it, so obviously it doesn't show me. But yeah, I played a lot then. I had a profile before that profile. On that profile, I was like level, I want to say 240 or some shit. So I've had a lot of profiles. My first profile was a co-op profile with a bunch of people when the game came out. I got kicked from that profile. I came back. I played a little bit. I deleted that profile again. I came back and took it seriously. I got a lot of powder. I got a lot of powder, and then I mined, and then that was the profile I got like level 240 on. And then I restarted again, and then I got to that level 360 profile. I restarted again, and that was my mining profile, which is the last one, and then I restarted this time, which is the one we're on now. And I started a couple Ironmans in between, but I don't count those. You only like early game? No. I'm really indecisive. This is my first solo profile in like forever. I don't normally play solo. So I'm getting to experience everything by myself. That's the main reason why I made this, because I wanted to play by myself. So I get to experience the whole game. How much Helianthus do you have? 52. It was because we got bought it earlier. I'll take it down. When's the harvest thing coming out? I don't know. Probably not for a long time. There's no news. I lock in and grind shrooms for farming 50, or do I just get it passively? Whatever you want to do. I mean, a lot of us were in school when that was happening, Spider Monkey. So, are you gonna buy a lot of stuff? More MP, had Texas on the Crimson, and leveling the Crimson. What's the point of botting? I didn't bot. Some random guy just did it for fun, I guess. What money-making method for sheer profit at Hypermax? Probably like Kudra. I think Kudra, like, a very solid perm party in Kudra that gets, like, sub 1 minute runs is probably better than Blaze. Also, we just got our Rat Pet to level 100, so that's awesome. How much MP do you have? Not a lot. Fuck is botting? It's when somebody buys fake viewers on your account. My goal is getting 10 MP a day so I don't get burnout. That's not a bad idea. I miss reforging tallies. No, you don't. That shit sucked. Every time you were swapped tasks, you had to reforge your tallies into something else. It was so annoying. Nobody misses that. Nobody... If you are a real Skyblock player... If you are a real Skyblock player, you do not miss that shit. Do people use Soup Dragon for anything? I guess for dragons. Any plans for another subathon? Maybe during the summer. I miss it. No, you don't. You just don't. You're lying. Maybe you missed that time, but you don't miss doing that. That sucked. That was awful. It was just annoying. Now you just call Maddox and click one button, and then you're done. I mean, when they made it so you could pick specific, like, legendary, mythic, or whatever talismans, it was a lot better. Yeah, it just wasn't good. Maddox, I mean Maxwell. Same guy, bro. They both have the same ma. I just miss how the game felt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh. What'd you hit in the gym today? Legs. Legs and shoulders. Weird combo, but I didn't hit shoulders yesterday, so I needed to hit it today. Very weird combo. They did that, yeah, they did that after Jason. How much you get an hour? I have no idea. What money making method after snakes? I did hunting. You could do whatever though. What split you run? Upper lower rest, upper lower rest, upper lower rest, infinity to infinity. It's nostalgic. Yeah, that's like saying, how do I compare this to something? That's like saying you miss going to the library. And like, nobody really misses going to the library when you could just, like, get on your phone and read a book wherever you want. Like, yeah, you miss the feeling when you were in the library when you were a kid, but it was like, it's so much worse to just go to the library when you could just, like, scroll it on your phone. Like, there's no point. Why would you do that? Make a jib video? I should. I'm gonna chill on that one. I'm not gonna read that. You've never been to a library before? I mean, shit, I've even been to a library. I have a reoccurring theme of only doing one skill on every profile. Loki, me too. I do that too. I've been on the garden for 300 hours, basically. And made 13 bill. I mean, what else, bro? Never been to a public one? I mean, going to a library is still going to a library. Your net worth is not 13 bill. Yes, it is. My bank API is off, but it is 13 bill. I have a bill in my bank that doesn't show up on my net worth. It's 1 bill. Yeah, I bet. 70% of your profile is farming. You don't gotta say not gonna lie. It is. That's true. Maybe it's a little less than 75. It's like half. Half of my profile. It's not 13 bill. Let's see.
If it's not, then it's close. Or it's like 12 bill. Yeah, it's like 12. 12.1. Why is bank API off? I don't know. I don't know how to turn it on. Where? How do you turn it on? Do I actually have to go to the bank? Go to island. Oh. Why is it there? Why is it there? Why is it not with the other ones? That's silly. Best crop for XP is mushroom. The rainbow. 12 bill equals 80 hours of mash clash foraging. Something like that. Case of co-op? Oh, I guess. I don't have a co-op, though. Always be a friend. See it down to the end. Will you do Slayers this stream? No, I'm ending in 9 minutes. Or 8 minutes. I'm not going to do Slayers until we're done with Finnegan, and I have all the money I want. And I do not have all the money I want yet. Probably I'm gonna farm another 4 hours off stream, probably. I just start to lose my social bubble after like 3 hours, and I stop talking, and the streams become boring. When is Finnegan done? Like 2 more days, I think. But I might need to farm after that. I might need more money. We'll see. Gotten kicked from so many co-ops. I got kicked from 1. What is the money for? Combat stuff. I want to get into a bunch of the combat content. I want to get all the Slayers to 9 and stuff. Hop in VC now. I'm gonna end stream. I said I was gonna do a 3-hour stream. We're doing a 3-hour stream, and now I'm leaving. Tis what I said. W. Helianthus. You hear Doggy nerfed Grief? I did not. But I haven't really been watching a lot of the Grief streams because he's just been like, people are like, he's making progress. I just don't really care. Is there shards for farming? Yeah, there's a couple. You can sort by farming in the attribute menu if you want. You talk with a person without water? Yeah, I need to go drink some water after stream. I'm gonna go eat some stuff after this. I'm gonna get a snack. Are there any mods in the chat? We low-key should run a prediction at the end of the stream. Run like a coin flip or something. I doubt any mods are in the stream though. Hey, hi, Sneak. You want to run a coin flip? Mod TPs you to the place that you were last farming, Skyany. Thank you, Hysony. Who's live right now? I saw Fear just went live. Is there anybody else other than Fear that's live? Stage of farming that really makes money from pest farming. After like 2,200 fortune, you start to really make money. How much have we made for Finnegan? Probably a little more than 900. Squid? We'll probably raid Lace. Only 1 bill? Yeah, I know I'm slacking, bro. Lacey is live. Bro, do not call him Lacey, bro. He crashes out. Wait, we should low-key call him Lacey, bro. That'd be funny. Yo, vote on that prediction. Vote on the prediction. Dude, he like crashes out when people call him Lacey. It's kind of funny. Vote on the prediction. Vote on the prediction. We don't run a lot of predictions anymore. It's free channel points if you win. Squid's live? Yeah, we're just gonna raid Lacey. We're raiding Lacey. I'm saying it unironically. $1,900 fortune, is it good? Yeah, you're like average. It's like average. You should get it up a little more though. That's what she said. Not to me though. Come on, come on. Were you seeing this in Skyhandy? Type garden commands in Skyhandy. It should be there. I think. Prediction has like 20 seconds left, chat. Lock in. Lock in. Lock it in. I'll roll it right before we raid. So, right before we raid. I'll do it. Lacey, 19k viewers, don't raid him. We're not raiding Lacey, we're raiding Laceholic, who's a Skyblock streamer. We're just calling him Lacey because it's funny. Is that home one? Yeah. Raid Lacey. We're not raiding Lacey. I mean, technically we are, but it's Laceholic. Raid Lacey. Alright. We're raiding Laceholic. Duralius. I was ahead of you. Offline raid Duralius. Wait, what if I just like go AFK and then the update drops and then I raid you? And then everybody knows about it. Everybody knows about the update at that point. This is thoughts. Crazy thoughts. We all know the update is dropping today, right guys? Wink wink, nudge nudge. Wink wink, nudge nudge. It's dropping, right guys? Right? 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 Prediction ended? I know, I'm gonna do it in a minute. 45 minutes until a potential alpha open. No, you mean update dropping on the main server, right? You mean the update that's dropping on the main server right now, right? In 45 minutes. Raid Fear. I raided Fear, I think I raided Fear like Tuesday. Or not Tuesday, yes. No, it was Tuesday, I think. I haven't raided Lace in a minute. If you want to go watch Fear, you can go watch Fear though. Raid Sophie Rain. You even spell rain right. Alejandro. Keep me updated on the alpha though. I'm curious about that. I wonder if they're gonna change anything. Actually, I'll just like jump on the alpha. Like I'm gonna be on the game. I might. Wait, really? So are you going live if the alpha actually drops though? Because I don't want to actually go on the alpha. I'd rather an elite YouTuber goes on there. Okay. I'd rather an elite YouTube rank that bypasses all of the player countdown go on there. When's junior YouTube rank like actually dropping? Like we need this. Lace is playing CS2? Okay, then maybe we won't raid Lace. Wait, go in Lace's chat and tell him to get on Minecraft. Alright. I didn't mean to alt it forward, but that works, honestly. Alright, ready? Heads! Heads one, chat. Heads one. Heads one. Pay out heads, bro. W heads. Alright. Let me see. Raid Lace Holic.
Hopefully Lace hops on Skyblock immediately. All right, everybody jump in the raid. Go say hi to Lace. I'm going to be live tomorrow. We're going to be doing the same thing, hanging out, having a fun time. Lace is gambling? Wait, that's tough. Well, tell him to hop on fucking Skyblock, okay? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be live. Appreciate you guys all showing up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.